Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 250. If you're a new friend to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, comment, do the thumbs up. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for stopping by again this week. It is going to be a super short video because I have very little stitching, but I can't miss a week of being on here and giving you updates and telling you what's going on in life. But I also know there's plenty of whip parades out there for you to check out. So a shorter than normal short video is just fine, and hopefully you enjoy this little splash of goodness here also. It has been just up on the top. It's been a busy vacation week, so not very much stitching's been done, but I do have some to share, and I've got personal stuff and plans and all the things, so I'm excited. Digging in at the top, I want to remind you, I remind people on here all the time about my Happy Mail form, and that if you want to possibly receive Happy Mail, fill that out. I had a question of like, how often does that need filled out? It really only needs filled out once, unless you move or you think you did something wrong. I have a few on there that they just put their street address and there's no city and state. So if you think that, then go ahead and fill it out again. Usually about once a month, I do this thing. I'm not techie, but I do this thing where I put it in alphabetic order, and then I check and see if there's multiple entries with the same name, and I delete the oldest entry. So anyway, that's a little technical stuff, but to answer that question, if you think you filled it out wrong, if you've moved, or you just want to be like, hey, I'm still here, I guess, go ahead and fill it out again. I just delete the old entries as I sort through it. So there's that. I am not doing a featured friend this week, not gonna lie. I didn't take the time to dig and find something, so I will revisit that again next week. Please, if you do have anything you'd like to share on the community to become a featured friend, just send it to me at janetjabber@gmail.com. This is a very loved section of the video. I just have been in straight on vacation mode this week, and that's my excuse, sorry. So let's dig into my stitching. My first one is my queen. I show my Queen of Peace every single time on here of my progress. I stitch on my Queen of Peace every single day for 30 minutes, or about 100 stitches is what I do. So this is what my Mirabilia Queen of Peace will look like. And this is where she's at. So see the wild thread? That's where I'm working. So basically in the ruffles of the back of the dress. Super happy with it. And she's coming along. She is stitched on a piece of color and cotton. Nope. Stitch me, Bronze Age, 32 count Lugana is what I'm stitching her on. My next piece is I am doing Christmas in July. So for Christmas in July, I am doing Miss Christmas Eve. Again, another Mirabilia. I would love to see this finished at Christmas. So she's gonna be stitched now, and she's gonna be stitched again at Christmas time. Then we will see maybe a finish, we'll see. I know this is I don't have the bag with me. I do, if I lean out of camera, sorry. This is a 32 count Joblem that basically it was white and I dyed it for myself. So this is where she's looking. I currently am concentrating down here in the little bows that are going around the bottom of the dress. There's like 4 or 5 different colors in that, so it definitely is intense, but it's still Mirabilia. There's still usually block stitching that goes on. I didn't close the gate to the room, so if you hear tip taps, little Stella is visiting us right now, and hopefully I don't have to yell at her, because if she goes to the cat food, I'm gonna have to tell her to. But anyway, we'll go. So my next piece that I stitched in, I only have 2 more, so that's half my stitching already. I said it's going to be a short video. This one, I'm going to pop a picture in here. This is Elf Tree. This is the piece I am focusing on for Tour de France. So it had a very small start, and I am digging where I'm getting with it. This is where it's at. This is on a piece of unnamed fabric by Rolanda. And you can see when I finished that, I was like, it looks like a ghost from like Pac-Man or something. So that's a door, some steps, a window. This is a little blanket, and I'm working on, this is like starting to be the outline of an elf that's like in another house right here. So we'll see as I progress what I get. Love this fabric. This was adopted from Jordan the Tattoo Stitcher. She was getting rid of this, and I said, me please, I would love to stitch on a piece that, and she loves doing her sewed stitches, so I was like, yes, I love that. Then my last piece to show you for this time is a Maps of Hawk Run Hollow that I had abandoned. Like, it's not even listed. I have a list that I keep my whips on, and I'm usually right about 30 is where I'm at, but I had like totally removed this from the list. I was like gonna just abandon it, but not really. I just didn't know what I was gonna do with it. There was a big section I have done, you're gonna see, and I just didn't want to like abandon that, but I didn't want to do, the whole thing's not calling to me anymore. So Maps in a Hawk Run Hollow looks like this, and it's just not calling to me anymore. So this is what I'm doing. I am stitching this. Ymir here on here, Almond M&M is a massive runner. She started that maybe a year and a half, 2 years max. That would be my guess is how long she's been a runner. And she has taken it to gusto. So this is going to be my piece that I stitch when Ymir runs. This is the part of it that I just couldn't abandon. It is gorgeous. I could not let it go. I do have this done. The whole border's done. This sun's done. What I'm doing with that, I may like just make a little pillow. I don't know. I may not do anything with it. But what I do know is this is 100% what calls to me. So I am modifying it to make it mine. This is stitched on, I should tell you that too, a 20 count vintage country mocha. So it's an Aida. It's a nice fun stitch for me, but the whole thing's not calling to me anymore. So what I did, I'm gonna go back and forth with the picture here in a minute. So here is this, I just couldn't leave him. He's gorgeous. He was so much stitching. I love him, and I love the trees. So you can see I was outlining something here. Okay, back to the picture. On the picture, you'll notice this winding water here. I am shifting it over there to where it looks like it's coming out just above his beak, and I'm bringing it down here. So I'm shifting, eliminating all this, shifting this way. I'm probably stopping. I know you hear the dog water now. I'm sorry. I am stopping it at about here, the river, and I like this part a lot, so I'm moving that over there. We're gonna see how it works. It's basically an experiment, and I'm down for that, so there's that. That is all my stitching for this week. I do have a couple things I want to I got two pieces of, one piece of haul, one piece of modified haul, and then talk about my week and talk about my fam. So here we go. Again, quick video, I know. All right, so I belong to the Dying to Stitch, sorry, noise. Sorry. What? Erica Michaels Berries Club. And basically you end up getting a kit that's in this package of the crinkly, evil crinkly mess, noisy stuff. But basically it's full kit. This is the one that I got this time. Francis's Castle. So it's part of Francis's Sampler Berry. That'll be fun to stitch. And they send with it all the goodness. So I fold this up and I put it in the normal bag. And when I'm ready to stitch, it's there. So that is part of the Berry Club that came in. And then this next piece is my modified piece. I received, I don't know if I showed it on here. Oh, I did, because Jessica from Stitches from Sass commented that she loved it. She is a pink girl through and through. I am not a bright pink look at me person, and that's just not my MO. But so the color for year 5 Frogwarts is Dirty Piggy by Be Stitch Me. And it's nothing against Be Stitch Me. You've been here for a while, you know I love me some Be Stitch Me. But it was too pink for me. So I dunked it in a dye of Frosted Gray, I believe is what it was called. And this is what it did. So it toned it down and gave it some grunge. And I am all for it. This side right now on the camera looks more grungy. And yeah, this will probably be the side that I use. I don't know. I could change my mind because you're seeing some white spots that do not, I did that last time, do not show on my side. But anywho, I much better love this now for my year 5. I'm still waiting for year 5 to come in the mail. That online retreat is next weekend. I'm going to be hit and miss on it. But I do hope to pop in. We'll discuss that as we go into plans. So my plans for this week are to get back to my normal stitching. In other words, my mini Monday, what Wednesday, and for the Grands Friday, get back into that. I didn't stitch on my monthly, seasonal focus, which is the Color of the Seasons by Carolyn Manning. So I'm going to get back onto that. And stop saying so I just changed it to a different word as I think. That's what it is. Yeah, I think you gotta like fill the dead air as you're thinking. So that is stitching wise, that's the kind of thing. I have some that I do take part of SammyJ's Whippagory, so I have some of those to throw in. This week I'm gonna definitely probably work on my berry because I try to get a berry and a stocking done. So I took a week off, but I feel like I'm coming back in full force. But it's kind of iffy because full force for me this week is interrupted by frogworts, and it is also interrupted by a quilt retreat that I'm so excited to go to. I go to this quilt retreat once a year. It's a Thursday through Sunday event. Yeah, that's right, Thursday through Sunday event. And I'm going in with high expectations because that's what we do. You go in with high expectations and we'll see. I would love to come back with you and have 2 fully quilted fully quilted lap quilts done. We will see. They at least are completely cut. One of them is strip assembled, the other one has to still be assembled. So we'll see, because I would have to put the binding on it and do all that. But I have lots of high hope for myself that is what's going to happen. I have to pack for that. And my sister was talking with me because I go to this retreat with my sister, and I go with this retreat with Candace Kay. And so we got to get together and talk. But so I was like trying to mash up what I need to bring. Quilting stuff, it'd be the same thing if you were going to stitching retreat. You got to think about what you want to bring, what your expectations are, and then go from there. Unlike a quilt class, there's only like 16 people here, so it's not like a big thing. So yeah, machines are going and people are hitting it. But yeah, chit chat happens also. So there's that. And then that's pretty much the plans. Because it's just going to be a very busy week. This is the last week of shutdown at work. So hopefully we're trudging through and buckling up any projects that need to be done. And then life goes really back to normal because this summer has been crazy busy. And talk about crazy busy, let's get into the personal life. I went to the water park, Kalahari, which is in Sandusky, Ohio, 2.5 hour drive from here. It was a great time. It was loud. That's what water parks are. We had family dinners both nights. It was really, I was so nervous about it, but it was a really good time. Fun was had by all. The husband and I even like, each of us took $1,000 and we went through the lazy river a couple laps around and let the big kids all go off and play. So that was done a couple of times, or it would be nap time and they'd be napping we rented a cabana while we were there. They'd be napping on the couch and on me, and the kids would go play. It was fun. I would go play in the little water parks with Ozzy, and that was so cute too with her. She became Papa's little buddy. Like, I got trumped. I'm telling you, my heart didn't break, but it was so precious to see. We would walk out the door and she would turn around and put her hand up like this for Papa. And then after she had Papa secured, then she would want Nana. So it was so cute. I hope that I have pictures here that I'm sharing, but it was definitely fun had by all. And then that rolled us into getting back home and getting ready for the 4th of July fun here. So our event took place on July 5th. It was such a success, and my husband stresses out and can be kind of a bear before it happens, but they say at our park there was probably 2,000 people, and when you were at the top of the hill where the fireworks were being launched and you looked around, the playground, the elementary school parking lot was packed. People parked on the edges of a graveyard, which I thought was but the county road behind us were vehicles parked tail to tail all the way. The neighborhood over that could see, people were just having house parties. It was glorious. It brought fun to those people, but actually also at the park. And we run the concession stand, so there's also food trucks there and whatnot. So we actually make a little bit of our money back, but not really. So, but it's fun. It's fun. There's a DJ. It's just fun had by all. It's a great time. And somebody posted that came from out of town, and they're like, anybody can drive to a fireplace or fireworks thing and watch a show in your car and then ooh and ah and then drive away. But we create, and we're so happy about this, we create an event. A DJ's going on, food trucks are there, there's like spontaneous cornhole games that go on. There was a baseball game going on in a field, like kids brought their own like bases and like a wiffle ball like thing, not real baseball, like a wiffle ball thing. And it was just like, it's just family picnic fun. It's just like, if you just feel like what the old days were, it's just fun. I hope that I have like spattered pictures in here and you're not looking at my face, because just to bring that kind of joy to people when getting back to the old days. That's basically it. I feel like, and why can't it be the current days? If we just bring that, if people can just create that in the world, those kind of things, not to sound cliche like the movie, but people will come. If you create it, people will come. It's just a matter, of course, always everything comes down to money. And we just look for local sponsors and people, like there's people that came up and like gave a little bit of money, like I don't have a lot, but here's $20 toward the fireworks. And those $20 is add up. So that's basically all it is. So I don't know, getting off my horse, my thing there, but it's fun. We love doing stuff for the community. If you've stuck around this long, I meant to ask this at the top of the video, but I'm going to say it now. I have noticed a dip in my following. Now, I know it's summer, so I don't mean like how many people watch me, but like people are unsubscribing to me. And I hope it's not because of my walks with Janet, because you can just bypass those if that's not your thing. But if I'm doing something on here that like is not cool or something, I don't know, give me a shout, let me know, send me a message. You don't have to put it in the comments. You can email me at Janet Jabber, but I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing and being me. But I just like to share my stitching, the goodness in life, and a little bit of my life. And as I evolve as a person, that's where the walks with Janet came. So, and who knows what else is coming. But it's going to keep coming. I can guarantee you that, because I really love our visits. So because of that, I knew this was a short week and of stitching quantity. So I'm going to get off of here because they do need their walk, and let you get on to the next one. Because like I said, I know there's a bunch of whip parades out there, and I don't know that I'm doing one. If I do, it'll be later. So get out of here. Enjoy your week. Hope you have a wonderful one, and enjoy. So please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.